Hey friend, hey, it's me. I'm just checking in with you guys, see what's up, how everybody is doing. Hope you all are having an amazing day. I am actually headed out. What's been going on? Today I haven't made the gym. I do have my gym clothes on. I just kind of did some other things altering my day just a little bit. My husband kind of interrupted me because of course he's working remote from home, but he said let's go and get some breakfast. So I stopped and did that with him. So trying to figure out which way I want to go. I'll go this way. So he said let's go and get some breakfast. So we did that and got down to one of our frequent breakfast spots that we normally eat at. And he had to kind of, send some food back and forth a little bit, but it was cool. It was cool. I'm at a place, guys, in my life to where I'm just focused and I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to be at peace. I'm proclaiming that. I'm professing that. I'm speaking that over my life daily. So I don't let anything dictate, as my sister Sharon, my YouTube sis, has taught me that. Don't let no one and nothing dictate your mood. Always be in control, keeping God first. So that's what I've been practicing. So I didn't get alarmed or whatever, whatever. You guys, I'm just chit-chatting with y'all, letting you guys ride with me while I make it over to the dermatologist office. But just kind of telling you about my day or whatever. But breakfast was good. All in all, it wasn't horrible. It was good. Even though he had to send some stuff back or whatever. But I was just discussing some things with my husband, just telling him how, I'm just so thankful to God for the peace. It ain't nothing like feeling that peace. I hope someone hear this video and can receive this. When you make up in your mind that you're going to be happy, you're going to smile, you're going to keep God first, and it's all going to be good. I'm telling you, no, I don't have everything I want, I desire. I'm still praying about a lot, seeking the Lord about a lot. But guess what? I don't have anything to complain about. And that's a blessing in itself when I could say, I don't have any complaints. Yeah, it's going to always be something in life. Oh, I wish I had, I want, I desire. But what do you have? What have God blessed you with? God has been good. God has been good to me and my family. We all have our health, our strength. We've gone through some rocky things. We're yet still standing. Yesterday was Pee-wee's birthday. My baby turned 19. So we was able to celebrate her, get her some really, really nice gifts. Pretty much she got everything and some from her birthday list. We do birthdays pretty big in my house. And I thank God for that. I just thank God for his many of blessings. To where, things that some people can't do, I don't take it for granted. And I tell the Lord, thank you. Lord, I thank you. I'm just so grateful, you guys. I am so grateful to God for all that he's doing, all that he will do. I thank him in advance for things that I'm praying for. But I'm just delighted. I will be going to Cabo. My husband and I are going to be going to Cabo in July. I'm excited about that. Flights was a bit of a hassle, but we got it done. Woo hoo! Thank you, Jesus. We will be at a resort. We was kind of contemplating, do we do a resort going to Cabo? this will be my first time in Cabo. I'm super excited. My husband will be 55 July 10th. Thank God for that great milestone. You know, for my husband and his health and his strength. And then we will our 25th wedding anniversary is July 12th. So we got some big things, you guys. Then my birthday is in October, which will be a milestone for me. And I'm praying that we could be on a cruise for my birthday, because I really kind of wanted to do the cruise for our anniversary, his birthday, our anniversary trip. But I think my husband kind of was leaning more toward land, and which it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. I could do either one. We hadn't been anywhere, you know, with the pandemic, and you know, this 2.5 years. It's now June 2022. You know, we all been in the world. We all went through it together. So what was that? March 2020, we was on spring break with the kids. But then last year, 2021, I believe it was April, my husband and I, we did a quick trip to one of the Margaritavilles, which was extremely nice. But I mean, like, a big out of the country. We hadn't been anywhere. We were scheduled to do a cruise, paid for and everything. Trying to think, you guys, where is is it right here? I think I turned too soon. Oh no, I turned right on time, you guys. We had a trip scheduled with the girls and my husband and I, all 4 of us, completely paid for and everything. We should have been going on a cruise with them for Lexi's graduation, getting her bachelor's degree. We should have done that July 2020. And of course, the world, we had to cancel that, and it was a hassle with getting our money back with Royal Caribbean, and it probably took about 1.5 years, guys, to like get out, because it's like they started kind of trying to piece your money back out to you. I didn't really care for that, because they really wanted us to do a what is it called, where they hold your money and you know, you travel at a later date. And I'm like, nah, because I don't know what's going on. I may need my money for anything. May need my money to live off of, or I mean, you just never know. I need my money, so I don't need nobody else to hold my money. So my husband kind of had to kind of tug of war and throw the deuce up a little bit to you know, get our money back. So, but we got it back and everything. But you know how that go. And however, whatever. But that's the deal with the travel stuff. And what's going on now with me, my face, you guys. I've pulled up to the dermatologist office. You guys know, it's been a few weeks ago now. I had my first visit with the dermatologist. It went extremely well. They are slow, you guys. They are slow. I had a 10 o'clock appointment, I want to say. It was 10:50 before these people called me back. And I went to the window. I probably went to the window, guys, 3 or 4 times. I'm kind of impatient. For one, it's a big thing for me to even be, you know, doctor's appointments. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get my health together. Mentally, inside out, my body, skin. I'm trying to work on me. I really am. And but we all know it's not free. You know what I'm trying to say? Insurance and all. None of this is free. So with that being said, ain't nothing free. And you guys gonna just, you know, take your time the way you was taking your time. I kind of had a problem with that. I didn't quite understand that. and several people just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. So that's the only thing. But I think, I'm hoping and praying that the results are going to be good, because what they're doing with me is they started me on protozoan, which is a pill. And I do the protozoan. It was a 21 tablet. And what happens is I had to take, or I'm in the process, guys, where I took you take 2 pills for 7 days, 2 pills a day for 7 consecutive days. So today started my 8th day where I'm taking 1 pill for 7 days. So then after I do this, and mind you, let me back up for a second. That first appointment when they gave me the pronazone to start taking, tablet to start taking, I have I guess ingrown hairs, hormonal ingrown hairs that develops around like the dark spots. It looks a lot better, guys. It already. So they did a injection, ingrown laser treatment, and they recommend 6 of those treatments for me. Them looking at my skin, and she called it something accurate hormonal acne. Is it's hereditary is what she says. She says it's not in anything that I'm doing. It's not in any foods, because that's what I've been thinking my whole life. I've had acne problems. It's just something that I've had to live with. So not really knowing, not ever really knowing. And I have gone to see a dermatologist before, which was another lady here in town. I saw her for about 2.5 years, every month, trying ointments, creams, and steroids, and this and that and this and that and this and that and other. And she couldn't ever get me right. So I just, after a while, you kind of feel like, okay, we spinning, my wheels is turning and spinning, but I'm not moving, So I kind of had to hawk that, because, it wasn't cheap at the time that I was seeing her. But this new lady that I'm seeing, I'm hoping and praying. She claims she got so many credentials and things of that nature in the health of skin period. And you guys, I can honestly see, because I've been doing the pronazone tablets. They did the one treatment of laser hair removal on my skin. I have to do 5 more sessions of that. So it's going to be a complete 6 section of the hair removal laser treatment for these dark spots where the ingrown hairs and things of that nature protrude out, that I pluck them out. I mean, I can't just walk around like that. I wear makeup. There's no way I can do that. So of course they do not want you to pluck with tweezers and things of that nature. I done got so good with plucking, I could use my fingers, and I could, cause the hair it be so long, when it's crazy. So I just sit there and do that. I can just take it, catch it just right, pull that joke out, and keep moving, because you feel it, So so that's when they said, no, you need to do the laser hair removal. And I was a little apprehensive about that, but I tell anyone, just try it. And the way they described it to me, because I was a little fearful, laser hair removal, you thinking something lasering, off your face or skin or whatever, right? It wasn't like that, guys. It was very, very, very smooth process. she, the way she described it to me, I said, what's it gonna feel like? She said it's gonna feel like a rubber band, like someone, flicked you with a rubber band. I said, well, a rubber band hurt. And she said, well, let me just show you on your arm, your wrist, how it's gonna feel. And it'll like be a little puff of air. She couldn't have described it really any better, but I had a few sensational areas where I guess maybe she was kind of targeting that area, staying in that one area a bit longer. But when she kind of slide it on to another, because it's almost kind of like a suction. I didn't see a lot, you guys, so I can't just say detail for detail, because that you wear these black eye coverings. It wasn't tint or anything. Mine was blacked out. Your eyes was blacked out, and they small, almost like little small goggles, like little small swim goggles. But they blacked out is the way I would describe it. So if anyone is maybe be thinking about it, or educational, you kind of have any type of concerns, I'm trying to say, to the best of my ability, describe this to you, and then you can hear me out, and you kind of got a little bit better of an idea of what to look forward to, or maybe some additional questions you can ask based off of what I'm saying. That tends to help me when I watch videos, when I listen to a person, and I kind of hear what they're saying, and then it's like, okay, I have a little bit more of an understanding, maybe some additional questions I then can ask the medical professions and things of that nature, versus just going in blind, like, I don't know what's the deal with this laser, what are y'all doing, whatever. You kind of got a little bit more of an idea. But so we did that the last time, and then when I got to the counter, of course, it was like, oh, we have this cream. This cream is going to help, a moisturizing cream. It's going to really help your skin or whatever. Okay, how much is the moisturizer? You guys, oh my God. The jar is like, I want to say that jar was 1.23 ounces. I want to say, because that jar of moisturizing cream was $102 and some change. And I was like, I did it because I want to make sure I'm doing my part. You know what I'm saying? And like, again, I'm the type of person, if I'm going to run to whatever medical facility there is, and if I'm saying I'm going to follow your lead, I don't want them to say, well, Sheronda, we told you to do this step, or we advised you to do this step, and if you would have did this step, your results would be better. And I'm rude. No. I want to make sure that I've done all of the necessary steps that was provided for me to do in order for me to get the best results, because at the end of the day, whether they charging your insurance, whatever they're doing, you paying for it, right? Your money is going toward it. So I want to utilize my monies in the best way. So that's what I'm doing. So now today I've pulled up. I don't have an appointment or anything. That's why I'm sitting here just chopping it up with you guys. Is I'm here to pay the monies for the additional 5 sessions of the laser hair treatments, because they explained it to me where they recommend it's a 6 round. They claim they gave me the first round for free because I raised sand about them taking so doggone long. I gave them a little hell on that. So they said that well, we'll just throw this in this time, whatever. Well, of course, ain't nothing for free. You ain't throw nothing in. You already overbooked charging my insurance, so you done got your money. You done got yours and some anyway. You just didn't probably make as much as you would have made if you would have collected an additional $79, which is what I understand the laser treatments are, $79 a pop. So you just didn't make that additional, but you still came out on top. You ain't lose. You can tell that to somebody else. But anyway, I was cool. I was cool with it. It was copacetic. Come on, give me the free treatment, as free, whatever. Okay, I'll take it. So and then also they gave me an opportunity to see and feel hey, what's with it? You know, am I gonna really like this? Do I like this feeling? Am I gonna be able to stand this thing? Am I gonna be able to make it through the deal? Cause I don't like discomfort. You know, whatever. I mean, I can be tough, but I ain't finna just run up on some stuff either. You know, I got to be honest with myself. But it was cool. It was cool. It was copacetic. I would recommend that you guys. Like I said, you know, I know you see my face. You might say, "Girl, you still got some." Yeah, I do. I still have some blemishes, but that was, you guys. That was a day I wouldn't have dared. And most times I turn my camera on raw. You know, it's raw. Living life with Sheronda. This me. Let's be friends. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that was a day and time I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable, guys. But I thank God for what He's doing in my life. Again, you gonna hear me say that a lot on this channel, because if I'm gonna be open and transparent, and to, you know, help and reassure others that may be watching, because sometimes it ain't that you saying something new. Sometimes it's just, man's, that ear heard it again. You know what I'm saying? Or the tone you may have used, or your compassion when you said it. Not so much. We all have heard the sermons at church. We all got a grandma that told us to pray and, you know, seek the Lord and keep God first. We all have moms, you know, dads, you know, for the most part, you know, aunties, uncles, somebody in our life, that next door neighbor, that teacher, that special teacher, you know, because God said in His word that He would give all of us an opportunity to hear of His grace and His mercy and hear of His goodness. So it may not have been from the preacher in the pulpit at church, but you heard it from somebody. Sunday school teacher, next door neighbor, lady at the local convenience store, whatever. Yeah, you can go, the list can go on and on and on and on and on. But if I can add to it, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for reassurance, encouragement, and just, you know, share, parts of my life. Of course, I am a private person like the next person. I've learned through life that no one is going to tell you everything in their life. But you're going to get a good feel for who I am, my family, as we grow this channel. That's what I'm here for. That's my desire. That's my prayer. That my YouTube family grow. You guys, I call you guys my friends. I mean, I wanna get it to the next notch. You know, you guys remember to comment. Remember to like my videos. Subscribe to my videos. That help me. That's gonna motivate me. That's gonna keep me motivated. If I see you guys are engaging and you know, saying, "Hey, Sheronda, what's up?" You know, giving me likes. You know, subscribing, telling your friends about your new friend Sheronda. I want to be good. I want to be good, but at the same time, I need you guys patient to know that I'm new, but I'm here, and I want to be here. Has been a desire of mine to do this thing, and I'm going out on faith. My life took a turn that I didn't ask for. And I'm just like, okay, Lord, so are you now telling me, Sheronda, this it? You've been talking about this YouTube thing for a while, girl. And a lot of my YouTube sisters that I've reached out to, a few of them, Platinum Devil, she's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We talked on a message, you know, a time or two. And she told me, I kind of told her, you know, my desires, you know, that I've been wanting to do it. But I felt like, you know, am I going to know what to say? Am I going to freeze up? You know, and she told me, she said, Sheronda, who's stopping you? It's simple. Girl, just turn your camera on. Just turn your camera on and start talking. She'll never know that helped. That helped. I'm gonna have to tell her that I've started and you know, let her know. And just some other people. My girl, I am Chelsea. That's my sis, you know. another great. I mean, you guys, I've gained so much inspiration from YouTube. This is primarily what I watch, so I want to be a part of it. I want to give back as well. I want to grow. With this community, with this YouTube family, and meet a lot of people. Miss Naturally Mary, I met her and her wonderful husband, Gerard, at a church outing conference. My family and I attended, and didn't know she was going to be in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Plano at a church convention. And she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's the sweetest lady in person. So what you see on film, that was what I saw face to face, and it was just a delight. And we took pictures and things of that nature. And she, girl, just turn your camera on. And her story, she used to be a school teacher, and I don't know what made her get out of education, but since I've been watching her, for which has been for years now, has been pretty much her doing her YouTube thing, and doing it big. Meech and Monica, I mean, cool peeps. It's a lot. It's a lot of people that I watch. Sharon, she's so fabulous. That's my sis. It's a lot. Living luxuriously for less. Melody. It's a lot. It's a lot of people that has encouraged me to do this thing. And like I say, my life, with work and getting laid off and things of that nature, and I was like, okay, I guess God telling me, sis, girl, jump out there. So I'm jumping and I'm leaping, and I'm excited. But I'm gonna go in here and pay these people this money, and try to get. I have my next appointment. I already have the scheduled appointment. It's gonna be July 18th, but I'm just gonna go to my husband and say, go down there and pay the people the money or whatever, so your treatments are paid for. So that's what I'm doing, and that's it, guys. And like I say, you guys will be seeing my skin and everything. We gonna roll it together. We gonna roll it till the wheels fall off. Alright, I'll chat with y'all. You have a most amazing day on purpose, and remember to always keep God first in all that you do. Alright, peace.
Everybody just bounce. Check it out. Everybody just bounce. Cause the loving ain't the same, and you keep on playing games like you know I'm here to stay.
What was the name? It's Sheronda. I want to pay for my treatments with her.
Okay. One moment.
Okay.
Can I get your date of birth? 10.
Hey friend, hey. We rolling. I'm back in the car from the dermatologist's office and paying a bill. Just, paying for my sessions in advance. Just so that I won't have to be worried about that when I go for my sessions. And then also, they was trying to give me this group package deal. And I'm so happy that I decided to go in to pay in advance, because the numbers, of course, the numbers was changing a little bit, and I kind of had to hold them down for a minute and be like, no, that's not what you told me. Let's go back to what you told me. So she got it back working. But I was like, see, like I said, my husband had told me, he said, no, they telling you this price, go ahead and lock that price in. Go ahead and pay the bill. Go ahead and lock that price in and get that out the way. And I'm so glad that he told me to do that, because today was talking some other stuff, And nope. So we got that done. It's cool. It's copacetic. We back rolling. No biggie. I ain't sweating it. Like I told y'all, I'm at a new space in life. I ain't sweating a doggone thing. With the help of the Lord. So I'm cool. I'm cool. I need to go and get some gas. I'm just letting y'all roll with me today. Since I'm out kind of peddling around, running a few little errands. And so I'm like, hey, let me take my peeps, let them ride, let them roll with me. So that's what we doing, you guys. We just rolling around a bit. That's it. That's all. That's it.
Everybody just bounce. Check it out. Everybody just bounce.